They're dying. They're being shot. Children are
Of
lining
course.
up and they're shooting children.
It's a
Talk
terrible situation, and what we need to be thinking about
Is what to do
is
about
what to
that.
do about it.
Damn it, we have favorites in South Africa. The favorites in South Africa are the people who are being repressed by that ugly white regime. We have favorites. Our loyalty is not to South Africa, it's to South Africans. And they are being excoriated. It is not to some stupid puppet government over there. It is not to the Afrikaner regime. We have no loyalty to them. We have no loyalty to South Africa, to South Africans. What's our timetable? What are we saying to that repugnant regime? Are we saying you've got 20 days, 20 months, 20 years? We ask them to put up a timetable. What's our timetable? Where do we stand morally? Hell, they've tried to compromise for 20 years. They've tried everything. Everything in their power. And look what's happened to them. They're being crushed. These people are being crushed. And we're sitting here with the same kind of rhetoric. The same thing we heard. I hate to hear an administration and a Secretary of State refusing to act on a morally abhorrent point. I hate to hear this country. I'm ashamed that this country puts out a policy like this that says nothing. Nothing. It says continue the same. We put no timetable on. We make no specific demand. We don't set it down. I'm ashamed that's our policy. That's what I'm ashamed of. I'm ashamed of the lack of moral backbone to this policy.
I'm following the Iranian brave women. They are like Rosa Parks of Iran. When they're not giving up, what should I give up?
You know, I encourage everyone to look at the videos that you post because they are women who are letting their hair down, taking off their hijab. They are riding bicycles through the streets of Tehran, things that we absolutely take for granted in this country. But those are amazing acts of heroism on their part because they are not allowed to do that. You also have interviewed families whose family members have been murdered in Iran. And you have been one of the few ways that they can get their message out. Do you feel like these messages are hitting home with the White House? You heard the press secretary there responding to a question about what happened to you.
not only me, many people within the society are disappointed because that actually, the kidnapping plot was a test from the Western countries, from the US government. The Iranian regime actually tried to challenge the authorities in the US soil. And now the reaction was like they're calling this as a law enforcement. This is not a law enforcement. This is called kidnapping. And last year, the regime actually kidnapped the journalist Ruhollah Zam, and they executed him. So they were going to execute me. And now I'm an American citizen as well. So I want the US administration, I want Biden administration to condemn that strongly, to take action. Because if they don't do that, then the US citizens won't be safe. This is not about me. This is actually the Islamic Republic trying to threaten American citizens. And I think that was not enough. I was really disappointed, and I'm looking for strong action.